Esto que estamos escuchando es Jeff Gunn con Espíritus Momentos. Exclusivo de Cluseta en la rz.com.ar. Y tenemos el placer de presentar en vivo en nuestros estudios. Se escucha con mucho eco, Juana, esto no sé por qué es así, pero se está escuchando con mucho eco. Tenemos el placer de... ¿Hay algún micrófono muy abierto quizás? ¿No? Tenemos el placer de presentar a Chef Gunn here, aquí en nuestros estudios por primera vez, un artista canadiense en la RZ. Welcome, Chef.
Thank you. Gracias.
Welcome, Chelo, también por acá.
Muchísimas gracias.
Da Chance Music para Jeff Gunn. Bueno, vamos a tratar de hacer una entrevista, mitad inglés, mitad en castellano. En realidad, Chelo nos va a ayudar o nos va a oficiar de traductor. Le damos la bienvenida a Jeff. Once more, welcome to Argentina, welcome to LARC radio station. You came here, you get here in Argentina yesterday.
Yeah, just arrived from
Yeah.
from Paraguay.
De Paraguay vino ayer. Vos tranquilo, no traduzcas, mira el teléfono.
No traduzca, hablamos
Tranquilo, ¿no? Claro. Vos la foto.
Podés aprovechar el desayuno.
Que yo
igual,
me rompo el bocho. I'm joking. Bueno, llegaron ayer. Yesterday you play in La Colmena.
Sí, I played last night in Cologne.
Last time.
Very nice.
You speak Spanish?
Not just very little. I apologize. Excuse me. Sorry.
Estaba muy cómodo así. Bueno, me responde que sí, que ayer estuvo tocando en La Colmena. Vino por 2 shows en Buenos Aires en este julio de 2023. Uno fue ayer en La Colmena y hoy va a estar en Carnal. ¿Dónde está Carnal?
Niceto y Bonplan.
Bonplan y Niceto, por ahí, justo. Debe ser a la altura de Nicetos Club y esas cosas.
Exactamente,
¿no?
ahí en la esquina, sí.
Y sí, en la esquina, claro, en la esquina. How do you saw the public here? How we receive you? Le estoy preguntando cómo creo que le estoy preguntando
sí,
cómo lo recibió el público,
gente,
qué le pareció, what is you saw at the public and the Argentine public.
I was very impressed with the audience.
Ahora te toca a vos.
Le encantó, le impresionó un poco la gente, el público. Yo sé esto porque me dijo ayer, que son muy interactivos acá los latinos, ¿viste?
Sí.
Le preguntan cuando salió, terminó de tocar, le preguntaban cosas, a dónde, el Instagram, qué sé yo, todos los social media, cosas así. Sacaron fotos, videos.
Right. And it was just nice to talk to the people afterwards and make new connections and new friends. And I find that the audience really liked the kind of, I play a very kind of unique style of modern fingerstyle percussion on the guitar. So it's something maybe a little bit different that they haven't seen. So usually after the show, I get to talk to a lot of people, and they are asking questions too about, how do you get that sound
Me voy
for guitars?
a traducir.
¿Lo tenés?
I'm going to translate it. Jeff me está diciendo que él tiene un estilo muy particular de tocar la guitarra con la cual toca y hace percusión a la vez. Sí. Yo lo recomiendo, si ustedes lo buscan en YouTube, Jeff Gunn con doble N y doble F, WF and doble N. Jeff Gunn, ustedes van a encontrar videos asombrosos de cómo toca, hace armónicos, ¿no? Bueno, I saw it.
Gracias.
I made my work. With drugs at night. No. Forget it.
Forget the night. It was a night time.
Forget the breakfast. Y sí, tiene una forma muy particular de tocar el instrumento, la guitarra, ya lo vamos a ver acá en vivo, y nos decía que también por eso mismo la gente veía que le preguntaba mucho después del show, ¿no? Y hablaba mucho, y the people ask you how to play, or ask you where are you from, or ask you when you will come back here.
Yes. All different things, and I just find that the Argentine audience is really attentive. If they hear something, they watch it very attentively. And I'm really impressed by that. I really thought that was amazing.
Sí, que se siente como que el público argentino es muy atentivo. Atento.
Atento.
Ahí
Están
está.
escuchando
Está muy atento.
constantemente.
Exactamente, muy bien. Sí, que están ahí preguntando, che, ¿cómo hiciste eso?
Claro,
¿Es la armónica?
claro.
¿Cómo?
Porque no es algo normal. It's not some usual to see some guitarist playing with percussion, with harmonics, with the fingers,
Right.
maybe the púa, ¿cómo se dice púa?
The pick.
The pick, maybe with the pick, or,
Right.
or more in a posture more rock, no? Yes,
Yeah.
And maybe sitting with the guitar and
Right.
take a pump, because it's totally different.
I'm interested in exploring the different sounds that you can get from the guitar. Like I see myself as a storyteller. I don't sing, but I do sing backup sometime with different artists that I play with. But I like to just create a story through the sounds of the guitar.
Claro, está muy interesado en buscar los sonidos que puede ser la guitarra, los
Como
límites.
los distintos sonidos, los nuevos sonidos, buscarlos a través de esta percusión y
Sí.
a través de ese tipo de cosas.
Sí. Y
¿Qué
eso es lo que quieren investigar, todo el tiempo está investigando eso, cómo mejorar eso, cómo traer algo
Claro.
nuevo, distinto.
Since you went play the guitar, since what age?
Sure. Actually, I start when I'm 13.
Le pregunté cuánto hace que toca la guitarra, le dice que más o menos a los 13.
Yeah.
Ah.
But I love music since the time I'm a young child. Music came to me when I'm 5 years old. I used to play, even as a baby. I would go to my grandmother's house and get the pots and then play drums on them as a child.
Dice que desde chico, ya desde los 5 años, iba a lo de la abuela y agarraba las
Rompiendo
ollas
las pelotas.
y claro, y le golpeaba las
De
ollas como
batero,
si
¿no?
fuera una
De
batería.
batero, ahí un poco.
And then she tried to give me a cookie once I had enough. She's here, have a cookie.
A happy cookie. A happy cookie. Your grandma. Desde que le daba las galletitas se tocaba y hacía quilombo. Y le hago el chiste de las galletitas alegres. What you used to hear musically, también
Yeah,
se dice, artists at their own bands, Canadians, Yankees, England. What do you hear from music?
Right. I like many different style of music. When I first started, I listened mostly to rock music. When I first started, classic rock, like Jimi Hendrix, The Doors, the Beatles, all that stuff. But then later on, I got more into discover jazz and classical, and Brazilian and tango and all these different styles that I just love.
With the percussion,
Yeah.
Brazilian is very good.
And then the last few years, more like modern finger style.
And
This
you got
kind-
the fusion of all these styles
It kind of come infusion into its influence.
in your music.
Yes. And traveling's been a big deal because if I go to Thailand or I go to West Africa, I usually play with the musicians and we jam together all night. And then you learn so much and you share musical experiences. So this has been a big influence.
Sí, como arrancó, viste, con el rock, de ahí se fue yendo a música jazz, música brasileño, y de ahí se fue incorporando todo eso, todos esos diferentes estilos.
Lo influyó a él en
Influyó
la
a él
música.
y a llevar un nuevo puerto, ¿no?
Claro, Hendrix también lo ha nombrado.
The Beatles.
También.
Claro,
we
lo
paused Hendrix with Angel a few minutes ago.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Nice.
we like Hendrix, of
Love
course. Fire!
And Jeff, this is your first experience in Argentina, or
The Jeff Gunn experience.
There you
the Jeff Gunn experience?
Love it.
Be careful, huh?
I came here maybe 16 years ago. I came to Buenos Aires before, so it's my second time coming. But the first time for playing concerts and going out in the public and playing shows.
Esta es su primera vez
Sí.
de, vamos a decir, de tocar shows, pero hace 16 años atrás vino un par de veces acá, estuvo acá con
A pasear, a divertirse.
Pasear, a conocer.
You have a little fun.
Yeah.
And coming to the Buenos Aires streets.
Yes.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Eat some cookies. My grandma. What do you know? What did you know?
What did you know?
What did you know about Argentina? About the the cities, the paysages. What did you saw from Argentina?
Yes, before I came, I just thought of it as a very beautiful country with a little bit of everything: the ocean, mountains, beautiful cities. And then when I came here the first time, I was just so impressed how beautiful the city was, with all the architecture and the music. And all the different areas, Palermo and Caminito, right?
Yeah.
Just so beautiful. I was just impressed. And coming back now, the last time I was here was 16 years ago. So coming back now, it just still looks amazing to me. And the people are so cool, and I really love it.
It's a little change.
Yeah.
Dice que bueno, que ha visto montañas, ha visto Caminito, ha visto Palermo. Dice que cuando vino la vez pasada tenía 16 años, ahora...
No, hace 16 años.
Hace 16 años. Hace 16 años. No me corrijas, boludo. Yo soy el conductor. Pero I'm the principal here. I am the principal here. This is for you, not for him.
Gracias.
Bueno, dijo que ahora que vino también está muy contento, que le gusta, realmente lo apasiona, la gente, la música. We have, te lo voy a decir vos y se lo traducís. Nosotros los argentinos realmente tenemos un abanico importante musical y solemos asombrarnos con artistas internacionales que no son convencionales, como él lo dijo ayer. ¿Qué expectativas tiene a medida que va viniendo? O sea, ahora vino a tocar profesionalmente ayer, hoy también. ¿Qué expectativas tiene después que... ¿Viste?
So,
I am the principal.
so it's like Argentina has like a wide variety of music.
Yes.
And influenced by a lot of things. So what are your intentions maybe para volver de sí a...
Claro, ¿qué expectativas tiene ahora que ya tocó y que cuando, pues no sé cuándo va a venir, si este año o el año que viene?
Now that you've played here, what may be your next prospects of, like, if you come back, what do you think, any changes or...
Right. I think I would love to come back for sure and maybe do some things at the... I do workshops as well, guitar clinics at the universities usually. I had one in Brazil a few days ago in Rio de Janeiro. And in Canada and Europe and all over, Thailand as well. But I do
Paraguay too?
Workshops. No, Paraguay just a performance. But I will say that... I'd like to do clinics, come back and work with guitarists and get them to think about two different things. One is, yes, the actual techniques on the guitar that you can use to make your own original music, but also I'd like to talk about what it's like to work in the music industry and to, you could be a writer. I write for magazines, I perform, I create musical libraries, and then different things you can do as a musician to make a living and do stuff like that.
Claro, también le encanta hacer talleres sobre técnicas de guitarra y también otras expectativas o otros aspectos de la música que es...
Clínicas en universidad.
Claro, que es ser escritor para unas cosas, productor de otro, armando shows, o sea que la música hay muchas variaciones de cosas que se puede hacer en la industria de la música hoy en día encima. Y como que explora eso también.
Todo eso también, no solamente viene a hacer shows.
Claro.
You know that, I'm going to say in Spanish and then we translate. La verdad es que es muy interesante que una persona joven vea eso. ¿Por qué? Porque por lo general uno, when you start to make music, to play the guitar or the bass or the drums, you go into flash, no? I'm going to be the Beatles, I'm going to be the Stones, and I'm a famous guy with girls, with cookies, and with breakfast, and grandmas flying all around me, and... and many people that dreams with that almost will fall. Boom. Muchos caen.
Sí, porque la realidad de la industria
the reality is totally different and when we dream about. But you are stirred. ¿Está bien? Parado.
Stand.
You are stand on 2 feet and seeing the whole world of music, not only the man who plays guitar.
Right.
Why?
I think I'll say that I've been very fortunate that I've had a different skill set. So I know how to write. I have done filming with different companies like Jamplay in the United States and Canada, and also I play with other artists. I'm a musical director for this guy called Emmanuel Zhao, and I also have my own music I do here. So I kind of have different worlds, and I feel very fortunate to kind of have. I think now as I'm playing for many years, kind of develop your own voice, your own style.
Se siente muy afortunado que más allá de tocar la guitarra también abrió lugares para escribir, para producir. Está produciendo un artista de Canadá, y también haciendo cosas con películas, como que se metió 100% ahí, y ahí es cuando ves que hay muchas posibilidades de cosas para hacer.
So maybe the message for the boys, the girls, the young kids, it's the music is not all about being famous artists. So you can make producer, lyricist, arrangement man.
You can do all these different things within music, and
work and have money for that,
and allow you to travel the world still. And that's why wherever I go, the artists that I work with, they just send me the schedule, and here's all the festival. After Argentina, I will go back to Chile and then Colombia and then back to Canada. But I have music festivals with singers. I'm a music director for that artist, and then I go back on my own again. So you can navigate and kind of go between these different schedules and create events. But working with even Cello here in Argentina is amazing because he was able to set up a lot of shows together, and I recommend him as well as a friend and also working together. So it's been wonderful to make those connections. And now he comes to Canada one day too. We can work together. So making new connections is really important for setting up shows and all this stuff.
Claro, armando el network, ¿no? Las conexiones con
gente, contactarse.
Y qué bueno que era Cello de Chance con The Chance Music Publishing, era buenísimo.
He's the best of the best, Cello. We present you Cello here in Cruzeta.
And Jeff, you're only staying in Buenos Aires. You take vacations in Argentina, Mendoza.
Bariloche.
I hope
Ushuaia.
Or you are going to take more shows in another
more
countries.
breakfast.
Yes, I have. This summer I got 21 shows around the world, but 10 shows in South America. I already been to Brazil and Paraguay now here. I'm going to Chile next, and then I have
Tomorrow, Chile, tomorrow.
Yeah, to Rapa Nui, Easter Island actually. I'm going Isla de Pascua.
La Isla de Pascua.
No, yes.
Yeah, I always wanted to go, so I have. They have a music school there. I'm going to go give some workshops and a concert.
Send me some pictures, please.
For sure, for sure. Gracias, gracias.
Gracias.
Too many cookies for you.
You saw my chunk.
But I'll say that there's always somewhere exciting to go. But I'd love to come back. I have a wife as well. I'd love to bring her here. We've been here together. My wife and I came here 16 years ago, and walked around and just had a wonderful time. But I want to come back next time and maybe set up some more things here in Brazil, in particular. I really love Brazil as well too. So Brazil and Argentina.
It's a nice place. It's a very good, good-looking country. It's a
beautiful city.
Beautiful
Cities, yeah.
Beautiful city.
Yeah.
North and South.
En la traducción rápida de lo que acaba de decir Jeff, bueno, la pregunta
somos
fue...
todos traductores acá.
Somos todos traductores, todos somos inglés acá.
We all are translators.
We all know English. No, pero la pregunta era si él se iba a quedar acá, si iba a mantener las vacaciones en Capital Federal o en algún lugar de Argentina. Él dijo que ahora se viera a las Islas de Pascua en Chile para continuar con más shows y bueno, hacer un workshop que es como un curso, un mini curso de 3, 4. Es un taller de 1 o 2 días como mucho.
Justo tiene 4 días ahí en Isla Pascua.
Olvídate, hay que disfrutar de las vacaciones.
Look the difference, no? Between one musician only, an only musician, and one man that makes clinics, makes classes, makes writings for for TV, right? Or
I
for
do for
movies,
Guitar
or
World magazine
World.
in New York City.
Magazines.
Yeah. Guitar World.
Le estoy diciendo que vean la diferencia entre una persona que solamente toca un instrumento y la que puede dar clases. Do you study, no? Music, guitar? What do you study?
Well, I did I still practice every day. I still practice every day I can. I'll say that when I was a teenager, I study a lot, but I also learned by ear. Originally I learned from my friends. I learned Guns N' Roses songs and how to play all this, and then later on I want to study with a teacher with jazz and classical and all this stuff. But I wanted to tell you too that at the clinics, when I come, everybody brings a guitar. They don't just watch me talk. That's one very important to me. I have like a screen with like images, and they bring the guitar. We try together. Whether you're a beginner or whether you're advanced for 30 years, you can learn. I'll give you something that you can take, and you can go hopefully and make your own song with that. That's the idea.
Incluyendo en los talleres lo incluye al público, o sea que cada uno que traiga una guitarra, un cajón, lo que tocas,
que sepa tocar o no sepa tocar, los incluye a la clase, a la clínica. Y algo se llevan a la,
algo se van a llevar a
seguramente.
Sí.
Okay, time to play, no?
Sure. That sounds great.
If you want, no? Maybe we can play some. Lo tenemos a Jeff Gunn here, perdón, aquí en la radio.
El chip, pero en inglés no lo suelta más.
Like when we go to Spain, hey, come on.
Me estás luchando el piso este.
I am a very good cello, Jeff Gunn está en nuestros estudios y va a interpretar alguna canción. Which song will you play?
I will play, I think best if I play a song called Starlight. This song was written, I took a motorcycle trip West Africa, from Sierra Leone to Liberia.
You made it in that trip?
And it was, during that trip, lots of things happen. You go through the jungle. And there was some people had their car breakdown.
King Kong, Godzilla. Dice que esta canción Starlight la compuso en un viaje que hizo entre Sudáfrica y Australia, y que bueno, obviamente pasan muchas cosas. Es Discovery Channel con supervivencia al desnudo, más o menos. Surviving. Discovery. Jeff Gunn está en nuestros estudios, exclusivo de Cluseta.
Gracias.
Your songs, don't you sing in your songs or many years or less know?
I'm really interested on just storytelling through the guitar and in taking you on a journey. Usually during the show, I'll tell you a little bit about the song, and it kind of creates the context, and then you can kind of hear it. But I like to use things like harmonics as the melody, not just for decoration, but as the melody. Yeah. and I like to work with singers. Half of my work I do is with singers in like Canada and stuff. Claro. We travel all over the world, and we've opened for like Peter Gabriel, Mumford and Sons. We had a lot of big shows where we play like Stadium Arena. I had big shows and small shows, and I love them all. I just love to play.
Él dice que le gusta trabajar con los armónicos, pero como parte de la composición, no como simplemente sonidos, ¿no? Correcto. Sí, como parte de las líricas, de la melodía de la canción, claro. Y que trabaja con muchos cantantes. Bueno, ha nombrado a Peter Gabriel o a quién más.
Mumford and Sons.
Mumford and Sons.
Yeah.
Michael Bublé.
I don't know him personally, but he's Canadian. He's Canadian. He's did a great job.
Neil Young. Neil Young too.
Neil Young. Yep. Neil Young. But I did meet Ringo Starr from Beatles. I play his birthday. I play his birthday party on my guitar.
Fuck off. Come on, don't choke me. Estuvo con Ringo Starr, dice.
Acá, con el amigo Ringo Starr.
He's the principal.
I play this guitar.
Ah, sí, tocó la guitarra. Dice que Ringo tocó esa guitarra. Yes. Mamá.
He took our selfie.
Dice que Ringo se sacó una foto con él, no él con Ringo. ¡Qué grande! You're going to take a picture with me.
Yes, please. I'd be honored.
Ok, bueno, les vuelvo a repetir, la cita el día de hoy es en Carnal, viernes 14, la dirección es Niceto Vega y Bonplan, por ahí, están en una esquina, está por ahí y lo van a ver. Dutchman's Music presenta esto, es un representante de este artista. Ayer estuvieron en La Colmena. How many people were at the Colmena, or how many people fits on the Carnal, do you know? No.
¿Cuánta gente entra
más o menos.
Por ahí.
¿Por qué le preguntan en inglés? Why I you
en inglés cuando le puede preguntar en español.
Why? Tell me why.
Mira, 150 personas por ahí entran.
Bien,
tiene
un lindo lugar.
Es lindo, tiene un patio afuera, atrás, tiene un estudio de grabación, tiene la parte adentro, un piano.
Qué lindo.
Sí, el lugar está lindo. Y bueno, y Carnal es un poco más chiquito, Carnal.
Está bien, pero it's like intimate.
It's muy intimate.
It's special. You have the public there with the mesas and table and chairs,
tables and chairs.
I like it very much.
Yes, I like it too. You must know Berlin, el lugar Berlin, Café Berlin.
Café Berlin. Sí, está bueno.
La trastienda.
Bueno, la trastienda,
sí.
You will know some places when you came back here. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the patience that you had on us. I will expect you will come here again.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity.
And we play some song for close the interview.
Okay.
For us.
I'll play one called Candle Lanterns, or a little bit of it.
Thank you very much.
Gracias.
Chef Gunn estuvo aquí en Cluseta. Ahora vamos a cerrar con which song?
This one's called Candle Lanterns.
Candle Lanterns.
Yeah. Gracias.
Muchas gracias, Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you so much.
Gracias, Chelo.
Gracias.
Chef Gunn estuvo en Cluseta.